everyone. This is Karen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good day. I am Shane.
Today we're looking at part 1 of Is Breakfast Really the Most Important Meal? And the vocabulary words are confused.
Confused.
I'm confused about what I should be doing with my life.
Me too. Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Emma was exhausted from the 15-hour flight. Oof.
Furthermore.
Furthermore.
Debbie is an excellent worker. Furthermore, she is a great mom.
Efficiently.
Efficiently.
Lily is trying to work more efficiently and waste less time.
So we're talking about the important question of, is breakfast really the most important meal? Do you ever skip breakfast?
In fact, I always skip breakfast.
Really?
Well, I will have like a glass of milk or like a milk latte or a cafe latte. Just a bit of protein but by drinking it. So I guess that does count as breakfast. I do put calories and protein, but I don't eat anything.
Do you do that on purpose or just because you wake up late or why do you do that?
I think in fact it is probably to control the amount of calories that I intake.
Okay, I always have a big breakfast.
Oh, I heard that that's good because then later throughout the day you don't feel as hungry, right?
Well, I still get hungry. I just eat a lot in general, but I just like eating, so I never ever skip breakfast. But in today's article, I realized and I learned that it's actually a good thing to have breakfast.
Yeah, like I said, it can help give you energy throughout the day. And there's studies to show that people who do eat breakfast are more successful at losing weight than people who skip breakfast to lose weight.
That's right, because they will get so hungry and maybe in the end, and then they will start eating a lot or too much for lunch or dinner.
Okay, it's pretty interesting. I'm not totally convinced yet, but let's see if you're convinced after reading today's article.
Okay, enjoy.
Is breakfast really the most important meal? Most of us have been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But recently, some experts have been making a case for skipping breakfast. As a result, many people are now confused about the benefits of eating in the morning. So, which is true? Should we or shouldn't we make the morning meal a priority?
Today's lesson is called, Is Breakfast Really the Most Important Meal? Part 1. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike, and this is an excellent question because we often hear, get your day off to a good start by having a good breakfast. And people even say exactly that. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We grow up learning that, we live our lives believing that, but is it actually true? Science is always coming up with new discoveries or new ideas, so let's check back on this old bit of wisdom that breakfast really is the most important meal of the day.
Yeah, most of us have been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I grew up hearing that all the time. And recently I've seen some shows where people talk about longevity and how long you're going to live can be connected to how often you eat breakfast. People believe that if you really want to live into a very old age, you should probably eat breakfast. But does this really hold water scientifically? Maybe not. But recently, our article continues. Some experts have been making a case for skipping breakfast. Skip it. Don't eat it at all.
Wow, so not even talking about having a smaller breakfast, but skipping it altogether. Leave it out of the meals of your day. Wake up, do your morning stuff, and then have lunch around lunchtime. Don't even bother with breakfast. As a result, we read, or because of this, many people are now confused about the benefits of eating in the morning. Is it the most important meal of the day? Or is it a meal that we should just skip and not even have at all? Yes, this would leave a lot of people feeling confused. This adjective confused means that you're mixed up. There's too much information and it doesn't make sense. Some things seem to be opposite of each other. How can both of those be true? If you're reading something that's really complicated and difficult, like a science book from a university class, you might be really confused about this. Or maybe you walk in on your friends and they're in the middle of a conversation. You don't know what they're talking about, who they're talking about. You feel confused. You don't understand. For example, I'm confused about what I should be doing with my life.
You don't know what to do.
No, should I eat breakfast or should I skip breakfast?
That should be just a source of minor confusion.
Well, it's a big problem.
I thought you had a bigger question as far
It's
as
a huge
your life
question.
trajectory is concerned. But yes,
I've got all these eggs at home and I don't know what to do.
sell them at the market. Anyways, experts are saying one thing, maybe they're saying the other. We don't know what to think. We're confused when it comes to breakfast. So, here's the question. Which is true? Should we or shouldn't we make the morning meal a priority? All right, folks, that's the question, and we'll start answering this very question after a short break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。这2天的课文是关于早餐的重要性。同学们应该都有听人家说过，早餐是一天当中最重要的一餐，甚至还有人说吃早餐跟长寿是有关联的。不过这种说法在科学上不晓得是不是能完全站得住脚。Charles 老师刚刚在开场的时候用到 longevity 这个字表示长寿，它是拼作 longevity longevity 长寿的意思。还有用到片语 hold water 好像 hold 住水的意思。hold water 它其实用来表达站得住脚，是不是属实的那个属实？好，课文提到说，最近有一些专家为不吃早餐提供了充分的理由，这就让很多人对于吃早餐的好处感到困惑。到底要不要把这个早餐当作最重要的一餐？要不要把它列为优先事项？到底它是不是最重要的一餐啊？好困惑哦。那我们来看单字 confused 就是形容困惑的、混乱的。那它的名词 confusion 就表示困惑、不知所措。那补充单字 priority 它是名词，可以表达优先、优先权或是优先考虑事项。接到课文中。
Is breakfast really the most important meal? According to one argument, eating breakfast improves our cognitive performance and helps us do better at work and on tests. Several studies support this idea and show that people who didn't eat breakfast were exhausted by noon and performed worse on cognitive tests than those who did eat breakfast.
Okay, breakfast. Should we prioritize it, make it an important part of our day, or not? Well, according to one argument, eating breakfast improves our cognitive performance and helps us do better at work and on tests. So if you eat breakfast in the morning, your brain is going to function better. That's what some people believe. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about cognitive function. Here's the thing though, I actually feel a little bit logy and slow after eating breakfast. So sometimes if I want to be on top of my game cognitively, I actually skip breakfast altogether and maybe just have a cup of coffee. I feel like I won't be slowed down at all by that food that I'm eating for breakfast.
Okay, so you kind of support this idea of skipping breakfast. It's worked for you.
It has worked for me.
In your life. All right, well, it does actually say several studies support this idea and show that people who didn't eat breakfast were exhausted by noon and performed worse on cognitive tests than those who did eat breakfast. So maybe these studies are a little different.
Of what these studies are saying.
But of course, everyone is different in some ways. But yeah, this kind of makes sense to what you would think. If you don't eat breakfast, if you don't give your body fuel for, energy to do stuff in the morning, you could feel exhausted by noon, by lunchtime, because your body's, running out of gas. It's running out of fuel.
Yeah, when I'm exhausted by noon, that's when I eat lunch, and it makes me feel better. Anyways, if you are exhausted, you are very tired. You have very little energy. You can barely move almost. You're extremely fatigued, you could say. But yes, if you're exhausted, you've been working hard, you've been thinking hard, you've been playing hard, one way or another. You're tired and you just don't have any energy. You might just sit in a chair and think, I'm staying here, I'm not moving, I can't move, I'm just too exhausted. For example, Emma was exhausted from the 15-hour flight. Oh man, those 15-hour flights are the worst. They will leave you exhausted. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
好，我们先来看支持吃早餐的理由。根据一个论点，吃早餐有助于提升我们的认知能力，让我们在工作和考试当中能有比较好的表现。有几份研究就显示啦，那些没有吃早餐的人到中午就会感到疲倦，那在认知测验的表现上，比那些有吃早餐的人差很多。好，文中的 cognitive 它是形容认知的，在字尾加上 ly 就会变成副词 cognitively 就表示认知上。好，那么单字 exhausted 它可以用来形容这个精疲力竭的啊，疲惫不堪的。那顺便补充一个也可以表达疲累的单字叫做 fatigue fatigue 当名词表示疲累疲倦，当动词则是指使什么疲累疲倦。Trav 老师刚刚说他自己的情况好像跟这一段的论述相反他觉得吃完早餐之后反而会比较迟钝。老师用到 logy 这个字 L-O-G-Y logy 则是形容迟钝的迟缓的。接华课文中
Is breakfast really the most important meal? You might assume that skipping meals leads to weight loss since less food is consumed. However, that's not the case with breakfast. When we eat breakfast, we feel less hungry later in the day, and that is why we end up eating less. Furthermore, scientists have found that people who have oatmeal and milk in the morning digest and burn carbohydrates more efficiently than those who don't eat breakfast. In fact, eating breakfast more than 4 times per week may even help prevent weight gain.
Okay, so more on breakfast. Is it the greatest thing since sliced bread or not? Now, you might assume that skipping meals leads to weight loss since less food is consumed. And this kind of makes sense. If you skip breakfast, let's say, you're not eating food in the morning. You're not consuming calories. Therefore, you're going to lose weight. It makes sense, right?
Okay, so yeah, less food in means you have less weight to lose, less calories to burn off. However, that's not the case with breakfast. This sort of simple logic that we might use about our body, it doesn't really work when we're talking about our bodies and breakfast. Here's where we find out why. When we eat breakfast, we feel less hungry later in the day, and that is why we end up eating less. So you're already giving your body a little bit of fuel so that later on your body doesn't run out, and you will actually, over the course of the whole day, eat less food if you do have breakfast. If you skip it, your body's hungry, and then you might overeat at lunch or dinner.
And there's more. Furthermore, scientists have found that people who have oatmeal and milk in the morning digest and burn carbohydrates more efficiently than those who don't eat breakfast. So apparently people who eat breakfast, their digestive systems are a really well-working machine. The machine works well. Their body breaks down these carbohydrates very efficiently. Those who don't eat breakfast, maybe their digestive system isn't as good as those who do eat breakfast.
Interesting. So we're kind of learning that our bodies are a little more complicated than a car that you just put gas into and it works. Our bodies work on a much more sort of chemical level, so different types of food have different effects. Here we had this adverb furthermore. You said and also, furthermore, in addition. We're adding another idea that relates to the idea in the previous sentence. Furthermore, Furthermore is the way you could start that second sentence to just bring the reader's attention to this fact is related to what you just finished reading. So kind of consider them or think of them as the same idea or being very closely connected. Here's a good example. Debbie is an excellent worker. Furthermore, she is a great mom. So I'm talking about all the good qualities about Debbie. It's different, but they're both good qualities about her.
Okay, by the way, I also talked about people who have the oatmeal and the milk for breakfast there. Their digestive systems are more efficient than people who skip breakfast. By the way, if you are efficient, you do something well. Now, what do I mean? You do that thing well because you don't waste any effort, let's say, okay? You do that and you do that thing without making any waste or anything like that. There are no side effects. You just do it well. You don't waste time. You don't waste effort. With your digestive system, if it uses those carbohydrates efficiently, it means it doesn't waste a single carbohydrate there. It's able to completely turn those carbohydrates into pure energy, no waste products in the process. And by the way, efficiently is the adverb. Efficient would be the adjective. For example, Lily is trying to work more efficiently and waste less time. There's that word again. If you do something efficiently, you don't waste time, effort, so on, so forth. Anyways, eating breakfast. People think, okay, if I skip breakfast, I'll lose weight. It might actually be the exact opposite.
That's right. In fact, it says eating breakfast more than 4 times per week may even help prevent weight gain. So if you eat breakfast 4 mornings every week, it might actually stop you from gaining weight off the food that you eat later in the day. So there you go. It can actually be a good way to stay slim by eating breakfast. Seems strange, but our bodies work that way.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, that's it for the first part of our lesson on breakfast. But don't worry, we'll be back with more next time. Bye-bye.
Take care.
有些人可能会想说，我要减肥，我就每天少吃一餐嘛。可是以早餐来说，并不是这样哦。如果你有吃早餐呢，在白天稍晚的时候就比较不会饿，那所以最后你就会吃的比较少。除此之外，科学家还发现，早上吃燕麦片和牛奶的人，他们的消化和燃烧碳水化合物的效率会比较好，比那些不吃早餐的人还要好哦。而且如果每周有吃早餐吃4次以上，甚至可以有助于防止体重增加。所以想要减重的人，可别想说你要靠不吃早餐来减肥哦，这是错误观念。好，文中的 carbohydrate 它表示碳水化合物或者是糖。那这边还有2个单字 furthermore 它是副词，表示此外而且。efficiently 它表示有效率地。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍文法重点有3个，第一个是 make a case for something， 第二个是 according to， 第三个是 be the case。好，我们先来学习 make a case for something。Make a case for something 或者是 make the case for something， 这表示说为了什么什么来提供了充分理由，提出论据来支持某事。那么 case 在这边它的意思是说令人信服的论点，或者是用来证明或反驳的理由，像是 The lawyer tried to make a case for his client's innocence。律师设法为当事人的清白提出有力的说辞。好，接着来学习 according to。片语 according to 它可以指说根据什么所说，依照什么所记载，那么后面可以接人或接事物来说明它的来源或是出处。According to somebody 就表示根据某人说法或是根据某人看法。可是要特别注意哦，你不能说根据我的看法 according to me， 你要表达说依我看来怎么样呢？你应该是用 in my opinion 来表达，你不能原引用自己的东西去证明事情哈。好，那我们来造个例句。According to Ron, the movie is worth watching。根据 Ron 的说法，那部电影值得一看。In my opinion, the book is better than the movie. 就我看来，书比电影还好看。好，那么接着来学习 be the case。 Be the case 表示说是这样没错，那加上否定字词 be not the case 就表示说并非如此，并不是那么一回事。像是 In the US, most people open gifts as soon as they receive them.That's not the case in China or India, though. 在美国，大部分的人一收到礼物就会当场打开。不过啊，在中国和印度就不是那么一回事了。他们可能会先把礼物呢放到旁边，不会当面拆，然后等到四下无人的时候再偷偷拆。可能是因为怕礼物太烂，当场露出那种厌恶表情会很尴尬吧。好啦，没有开玩笑的。以上今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
Hello, everybody! 欢迎来到 English in Action. I'm Holly.
I am Shane.
OK, 今天 topic 是，
为什么每次都是我？
快点啦，就念一下。
每次我都在我讲，都是我在讲。
别再埋怨了，
好啊，
在那边抱怨。
好，
念一下
别再埋怨了。你就是想我。
对，
哦，
就是你。
好，我不会再埋怨了。
对
我们就直接
当个乖小孩。
好，对话。
I never get what I want. Life is so unfair.
Quit whining. It's really unattractive.
Are you still whining? Quit whining.
Not sorry.
Gosh, not attractive at all.
Okay. 好啦，知道了。
Okay, we want the happy, positive Holly.
All right. Happy positive Holly over here. 所以我没有在发牢骚了。OK，whining 其实就是在那边，你也很会哦。
对，就是这感觉是有点在like a fake cry， 假哭，对，
别在那边假哭了。
对，
OK，
感觉是这样子。Or you could say quit your belly aching。
OK，so belly ache 其实就是肚子痛。
对，所以就
别在那边你肚子痛，好啦，没事，就是。
肚子痛的时候，你真的是。
可是你可能就是假装肚子痛。
对，那个 aching 的感觉就最后一个 ，Don't cry over spilled milk。
OK，so spill 其实就是你已经洒出来了。对，所以
这个已经发生过了，你不要在那边就是。
对，这个牛奶已经对，牛奶已经打翻了，你再怎么哭都没用。
都是发生在我的身上，不公平。
All right，对 ，Come back, Shane.
I'm sorry, I was whining over my spilled milk.
Yes， 打翻的牛奶就不要再哭了，因为它就是打翻了。
对
，OK，
nothing you can do.
Nothing you can do, so stop.
Okay, if you want to learn more English, there is something you can do. So quit whining.
Yeah.
All right.
Quit whining and 靠我们
就对了。Quit whining.
Quit whining.
Quit your belly aching.
Quit your belly aching.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Don't cry over spilled milk.